So we have an interesting question. Is it a good thing to pray for people to change their life, to change something in their life? Someone that is, let's say, not keeping Shabbat. You pray for him that he will keep Shabbat. So it's like as if you're taking his free choice. You have a free choice not to keep Shabbat, and you take it from him. You ask Hashem, please take from him his free choice to break Shabbat, that he will be forced to keep Shabbat. So how can it be? How can you take the free will of someone? That's a very interesting question. So I guess we have to start by speaking about free will. Okay? I will speak first of all about myself. Me personally, many times I feel that I don't have free will. For example, before I came to live in Yerushalayim, I had in mind that I'm going to live in Tzfat. I liked Tzfat. I felt very spiritual, Kabbalah. I like to live there. Quiet, not such a big city. And that's what I wanted. So I came to visit Yerushalayim before I'm going to settle in Tzfat. I came to visit Yerushalayim. And I came for Shabbat, and then in Motzei Shabbat I went to Kever David, King David's tomb, and I stayed there for Yom Rishon to learn in the yeshiva, and then from one day it became to be 1 week, and then after a whole week it was a good experience learning there in the yeshiva. So after I went for Shabbat in my house, I came back in the next week, and 1 week became to be a month, and a month became to be a year, and the year became to be 22 years, 20 something years that I'm living in Yerushalayim. I still love Tzfat, but I understand that Hashem wants me in Yerushalayim. I don't really feel that it was my choice. It happened to be that was the way that Hashem led me. I got to do the fact that I came to King David's tomb. Does it make sense that I will open a Kabbalist yeshiva in King David's tomb? Who am I to open a Kabbalist yeshiva in King David's tomb? It's the most holy place in the world. Who am I? It was not my choice. Just that was the way that Hashem was leading my life. And so on and so forth. Many, many things in my life. I feel that it was not really my choice. It was just the way that Hashem directed me and managed my life. So you can say, that obviously it was your choice because you agreed to do it. I can tell you that for me, I see that there is let's put it this way. Someone, these are extreme examples that I'm giving, yeah? But someone that never kept Shabbat, and he doesn't have someone that will give him the guidance of how to keep Shabbat. Does he have a free choice that he can choose to keep Shabbat? No, he doesn't have that choice. Okay, that's in the positive side. Negative side, someone that never killed anyone, never harmed anyone. You see, someone is cursing him. Does he have a choice in his mind? Should I kill him? No, it's not part of the choices that he have in his mind, because for him it's out of the spectrum of free choice. Okay. Each person have a certain spectrum of how much choice he have. Someone that is complete tzaddik gamur, I don't think that he have a choice of doing a sin in that point, because there's no Yetzer Hara in that point. Someone that is Rasha gamur, someone that is complete wicked person, he lost his free choice. So we are somewhere in the middle, we're not completely tzaddikim, we're not completely rashaim, we're somewhere in the middle. So we have free choice, each one according to his level. So I have a choice of pushing myself more than what I'm usually do, and to wake up earlier and to pray stronger and to do whatever it is that I'm doing to do it stronger, or to the opposite. So I can pray, I can wake up a little bit later, I can do a little bit less. So this is the spectrum of my free choice. But someone that is not in my position, he doesn't have the choices that I have. I don't have the choices that he have. And as much as people are extreme, positive or negative, so the spectrum is become to be narrow. Okay? One of the places that we see that is by Bilam HaRasha. You know, Bilam HaRasha, that in the beginning when he went with his donkey in his way to curse Am Yisrael, so in the beginning it says that he was walking in the field. And after a while, it says, Mish'ol Akramim, the path of the vineyard. And then in a certain point, they got to get stuck against the wall, that his leg was stuck against the wall and he could not move. So for me, this is connected to my understanding of someone that is starting to do something, his wickedness. He feels he have free choice. He's like in a field. He can turn left, he can turn right, he can go straight, he can go backwards. He have free choice. He can do whatever he wants. So that's the beginning of within the wickedness of going against Hashem, going against the Torah. But then after a while, the possibilities become to be narrow, and the person is following his lust and desire, and he finds that he lost his choice. He cannot choose like left and right anymore. He just have like forward or backwards, right? That's Mishol Akramim. And if he continues and he's going more and he's doing more wicked things, he's getting stuck and he cannot move anymore. That's something that I heard years and years ago from Rav Tolodano. Anyhow, my point is that when we are praying for someone, it's like in the physical sense that you give someone tzedakah. So, there was a question of the Transopopus, one of the Roman leaders. He was asking Rabbi Akiva, Hashem created people poor, and you're giving them tzedakah? You're going against Hashem's will. Hashem created this person poor, so Hashem wants this person poor. Who are you to give this person tzedakah and to change Hashem's plan? You're going against Hashem's will. So, what is the answer of Rabbi Akiva? Hashem made this person poor to give me the merit that I will be able to give it tzedakah if there was no poor people around. So I don't have who to give tzedakah, so I don't have the possibility to perform this great mitzvah of tzedakah. So to be able to do charity, you have to have people that needs and can get and wants to receive this charity. So in the same way it is in the physical, the same way it is in the spiritual. The people that you see around that they are not doing good things, they are confused, they don't have the clarity of mind of what is good and what is bad, what is the important and what is their priority and so on. So they are like poor. Chazal says, "En ani ela bedat." The real poverty is in the mind, that people don't have their mind. So when you pray for him, you bring him a new level of mindset. So it's like you're giving him tzedakah in the spiritual sense. Is it a good thing? For sure it's a good thing. As much as we're praying for our friends to do good, to be better people, no problem. But you should not pray for your friend to do something that maybe it's not the right thing for him. Let's say that you see that, I don't know, I'll give you an example. I have an example. One of my students from years and years ago, before he did tshuva, he was a businessman. And he was quite successful. He did a lot of money. And then when he did tshuva, he decided to quit his business and to go to yeshiva to learn Torah all day long. After a few years in the yeshiva, he was learning Torah, but he didn't become to be like a big rabbi, that he was like a, huge Torah scholar. And someone was telling him something that is not a nice thing to say. He told him, you did wrong thing, that you quit the business and you went to learn all day. If you would stay in the business and you would earn so much money, you could have support real rabbis that are learning much better than you, and to help them, and you will get them married, and it would have been better for you, and it would have been better for them. And obviously this person, he was very offended by that. It's not a nice thing to say, but is that a good claim? Maybe, but who are you, who am I to say this person should have, could have, would have been better if he would do this, if he would do that, between two mitzvot? Yeah? If it is to prevent him from doing something that is a sin, something wrong, so for sure you can pray for him to that he will not do something wrong. If you want that he will do more mitzvot, for sure you can pray for him that he will do more mitzvot, that he will learn more, that he will pray more, that he will become to be a better person. But to pray for him that instead of this mitzvah, that he will do that mitzvah, maybe this mitzvah, what he is doing is his tikkun. That's the reason that he came to the world. So you are trying to take his tikkun from him because you have an idea of something that you think that it's better for him to do. Who are you to say that? We don't have the tools to measure what is the important mitzvot for this person, for that person. And there's many stories about the Baal Shem Tov and the students of the Baal Shem Tov that was about this point, that they thought that they know what is the right thing to do for someone, and the rabbi showed them, no, you don't know. Hashem have a plan for everybody. Hashem is leading the life of everybody. So as long as we are generally avoiding negativity and we are doing positive things, that's the right way, and that's something that we can pray and we should pray for ourselves and for the people around us and for the whole world. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen v'amen.